It's up to the righteous to curb the spread of this disease. You mind taking children out now? Gonna get grown up in here.
Send the sinner straight to hell. Send the sinner straight to hell.
Mr. Kurt Halfyard, what movie did you go see?
I went and saw Kevin Smith's Red State.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, so do you want to talk about it for us?
Sure, about, say, 2 minutes worth?
That sounds about right. All right, you got 2 minutes starting now.
Okay, first off, a lot of the way people feel about Red State is how you feel actually about Kevin Smith. If you're a film nerd that follows all of the Sundance type controversies, you may have one set of expectations going into Red State. If you're just someone who's watched Cop Out and Clerks, you may have another set of expectations. But either way, you will be wrong about what Red State actually is. I think the best way to describe the movie is that it's like a big gangly car full of spare parts that's sort of crashing down the road, and occasionally people come into it and occasionally people leave. Occasionally someone spray paints graffiti on it. But in the end, it's kind of an interesting spectacle to watch. And even though Smith takes a bit of a U-turn and runs out of gas, it's a pleasurable experience. But the basic story is a couple kids sign up to have a three-way with a woman in a trailer park, and eventually they get caught by a Fred Phelps religious zealot who is played by Michael Parks, a Quentin Tarantino regular, who is fantastic and perhaps the main reason to watch this movie. But then John Goodman and Kevin Pollak and a few other people who worked for the government come into the play and perform a siege on the church with which these kids are now held hostage. So what starts out as a teen comedy morphs into a bit of a torture porn film. Then it sort of culminates into this massive siege film before finally being a Coen Brothers burn after reading type of farce. But if you judge any movie by its ability to surprise you or the ability to get two legitimate surprises, Red State fits that criteria. You will not see everywhere where it goes, and you will certainly see where Kevin Smith pulls his huge punch right at the end, which is a shame, but ultimately I recommend the film.